All right, here's a look at the weather alerts that we have here across the state of Ohio. As you can see, parts of our area under a freeze warning this morning. That means that temperatures around the freezing mark are likely. So that includes you, Marion, and Mount Vernon. There is a frost advisory in effect for our friends in Newark, Delaware County, Marysville up towards Bell Fountain. That's because those temperatures could get real close to the freezing mark, so frost is likely going to develop. Elsewhere, we're not seeing the alerts, but we are looking at cold temperatures pretty much all across the area. As you can see, we're dropped now to 35 in Marion, 36 in Delaware. It's 42 in the city of Columbus, but we're still in the 30s right now from Zanesville to Lancaster, Logan, 39, 35 in Coshocton, and 34 in Cambridge. So that's just 2 degrees away from the freezing mark. So hopefully you brought in your plants or at least covered them before you went to bed last night. Here is today's forecast. After a very winter-like start, we actually have a beautiful day and a warmer day than yesterday on tap. Highs will climb to the mid-70s. We'll have plenty of hazy sunshine, and I think we'll have just a few extra clouds as we go through late in the evening. Something interesting to note, you know that if you've been noticed, if you're a gazer of the sunrise, sunsets, you've noticed a little bit of a haze to the sun. That has to do with wildfires that are currently burning all the way up in Canada. This is kind of a look at the air pollution from those wildfires, how they've been moving in the upper levels of the atmosphere. And when you get those particles in the upper levels of the atmosphere closest to the sun, it can give that kind of like haze to the sky, that little extra colors that we've been seeing. So that'll continue at least for the next day or so. So if you're interested in that, you missed it last night, I think the sunset tonight will be just as hazy and with those colors. So you can see 74 for today, 78 for our Friday. We're in the 70s for the weekend, but we're just a little bit cooler Saturday. That's because a cold front is moving in. Satellite and radar picture, a very nice and quiet start to our area. It's just cold out there. Hour by hour forecast, you'll see will warm up very nicely though this afternoon. Temperatures climbing into the 70s, just a few passing clouds out across our far eastern locations for this evening. Heading towards tonight, we're looking at increasing clouds, a slight chance of rain early tomorrow morning, but the main event begins to move in late on Friday. We'll have some scattered rain showers to start, and then a line of showers and storms begins to move in around 11 o'clock heading into early on Saturday. We stop the clock here at 5 a.m. Look for some rain across the region, especially from Franklin County to Delaware County. Then the rain should be tapering off. Here's 8 o'clock in the morning. Here's Franklin County again, and as we head towards 10 o'clock, the bulk of the rain will be out across the east. This is very important because we have a big event happening on Saturday. I do think we have the chance of some rain around the first part of the event. You can see just some spotty rain showers, but temperatures will actually be not too bad. They'll be kind of chilly, but still pretty comfortable too as you're getting out there and supporting a good cause. All right, here's your forecast for the next couple of days. Rain showers will be moving back into the area as we go through Friday. Saturday, even looking at just the first part of our day, some rain. We will dry things out the second half of our Saturday. Now,